Hey, this is going to be a quick little lesson on applying jazz-like thinking to your playing. I hope you like it. The first thing we're going to need is a D9 chord. I do my D9 without the fifth. A lot of people do this D9 and they bar with their ring finger. I don't do that. I don't like it. I do a D9 like this. A D note at the 5th fret on the A string, an F sharp at the 4th fret on the D string, a C note on the 5th fret of the G string, and an E note on the 5th fret of the B string. The next thing we need is a G major scale. The D9 chord occurs naturally in the key of G major. So we are going to play a G major scale and do something really cool with it. The scale goes like this: G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and back to G. I'm going to play the scale without calling out the note names so you can see what I'm doing. I'm starting with my middle finger on the 5th fret of the D string. I'm going to descend. What we're going to do with this scale now is we're going to add a note. We're going to add the old flat 5. Everyone knows the flat 5 from Black Sabbath. In this key, the flat 5 is going to be the C sharp note. So if we play the same scale we did earlier, the G major scale, and add the C sharp note, it's going to sound like this. You want to treat this C sharp note as a passing tone. Pretend your string is hot, right where all your C sharp notes are at. You don't want to play this note long. You want to treat it as a passing tone to get to an in-key note. So if you hit a C sharp, go up to a D, come down to a C. Hear what I did there? See what I did there? I go G, A, B, C, and then I'm going to hit that C sharp, slide right up to a D. Sounds great. Some persons develop names for these types of scales. It's just a major scale with a flat 5 added. It's nothing special. So I've heard it called a Bebop scale. It's just a major scale with a flat 5 added, and you treat the flat 5 as a passing tone. Get to one of your good notes. Don't stick around on that flat 5, the C sharp, or you'll attract skunks. Another thing I do is, if I know my G major scale, which I do and I hope you do, I just look for any passing tone. So on the top I have A, B, C in key. I can use this, the 6th fret on the high string, A sharp, B flat, I don't care what you call it, to get to one of the in-key notes. So on the top I could descend a line that goes. I played the top 3 strings, I played the high E, the B, and the G. So on the high string I went down from C to B, which those 2 notes are great, they're in key. This note is not great, it's out of key. That's the A sharp, B flat. A is good. G is good. F sharp is good. F is not good. So I get quickly to an E or back to an F sharp or somewhere else. I come right over here to this D. So we basically have. You want to visualize your actual major scale shapes all over the guitar. So if I know this scale is the key of G, it goes G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. I want to picture that when I look at the fretboard. That way I can see where all my out notes are at. So I know that this flat 5, that C sharp note is out, and I can use it sparingly to get a little bit of jazz-like flavor to my lines. This is another really cool thing I like to do with the D9 chord or any 9 chord. Since you're based off the 5th chord of the key, you can actually just play, for this example, 5, 7, 5, 7 all the way across the fretboard. It's going to be in key. It's not too different than the old pentatonic scale, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, A minor pentatonic you learn really early in your guitar playing. This one's real great because you can use anything at the 6th fret as a passing tone. So it really spices up rather boring lines by throwing in those out notes. Very cool, very easy to do. This kind of playing sounds great over like a D9 little vamp, sometimes people call it. A D9, a D11, a D13, D9.